Hello, I'm Joseph, and I'm going to read to you today my story, Henry and the Lion's Christmas Feast. Little Henry Cavendish has heard there's a lion at Chatsworth House. From an old dusty book, he reads, "The Chatsworth lion has a terrible roar, and terrible claws on his terrible paws. He skulks down the corridors of this massive old house, squeezes under each doorway because he's the size of a mouse." But Henry's a scientist. He questions everything he sees, the nature of air, the secrets of geology. He has no time for fantasy. Henry doesn't believe in the beast. He has experiments to complete before the Christmas midnight feast. For there's a Christmas meal tonight, and Lion wants to go too. But Lion has no invitation. What's a little lion to do? Henry doesn't notice Lion, so small and ever so tiny. Henry's searching for Venus. Ooh, so round and shiny. When Henry's not looking, Lion borrows a telescope. "I'll spy a way to the feast," he says, drooling with hope. "My telescope is missing. Where could it be?" Henry searches high from atop his Christmas tree. "What's that down there? Is that a lion's tail I see?" Henry uses science to make sparks in the air. "By lighting up hydrogen, I'll give that lion a scare." There are bangs and there are pops that give little Lion a fright. He leaps out into the open to Henry's cunning delight. "I found the Chatsworth lion," little Henry cries out. But he's not happy for long. A menace of mice scurry about. They leap and they dive. They are clever little beasts. "Help me catch the mice," says Henry, "and I'll invite you to the feast." The mice are experienced. They've been in many tight spots. Using Henry's equipment, they build a giant robot. It chases Lion and Henry with a whiz and a whir. It attacks with lasers, zaps Henry's coat and Lion's fur. Little Lion finds courage, decides he can't take any more. He takes a deep lion breath and gives a great big lion roar. It echoes throughout Chatsworth, tumbles Henry's globe to the ground. It must be very heavy to make such a thudding sound. A new idea for an experiment starts to bubble and take shape. Henry declares with an heroic air, "I wish to work out the world's weight." All are impressed, including the mice. To the dining room they go, all friends united, where a festive feast is laid out and everyone's invited. There are steaming plum puddings and sweet mince pies. There are mountains of veggies piled incredibly high. In come more guests from all over the land, followed by a circus and a booming brass band. And then come the reindeer with elves upon their backs. Then roll in the snowmen who start a snowball attack. And everyone cheers with a hip hip hooray as in slides Santa, riding high up on his sleigh. And little Lion has grown with joy and much grub, bigger than before, much bigger than a cub. And Henry quickly makes a gift for his new friendly beastie to say thanks for the inspiration to see how heavy the world might be. All head to the gallery for Lion's giant surprise. It's a statue of him. Tears fill Lion's eyes. The statue is massive. The statue is regal and grand, wider than a car, taller than a man. It's as big as Lion's bliss. It's as great as Lion's glee. And it's decorated too. Lion feels so Christmassy. What a wonderful Christmas. The world feels lighter than before. Let's all celebrate together with a great big Christmassy roar. And that's the end of Henry and the Lion's Christmas Feast, illustrated by Vivian Mildenberger. I hope you enjoyed the story. Happy Christmas, everyone.